guys, DeAndre here, and welcome to another episode of Subtract Reactions, where we subtract the bullshit and give you guys honest reactions. So today I'm going to be reacting to Jeremy Jahns' latest video. This is top 10 worst movies of 2016. Now, fun fact, yesterday I actually watched his top best movies of 2016 list, and I love that fucking video. I agreed with everything that was on his list, you know what I mean? So now this is going to be the top 10 worst videos of 2016. One thing I love about his videos, and he always says this, he actually said this in his video yesterday, is that this is all opinionated. So the list that he creates may not be the same movies that would be on your personal list, you know what I mean? But that's the reason why we watch these videos, because we like other people's opinions, you know what I mean? Even if we don't agree with them, it's, I don't know, kind of cool to see what other people think about, you know, things that you like or hate. So yeah, top 10 worst movies of 2016 with Jeremy Jahns. I fucking love Jeremy Jahns, he's fucking awesome. And yeah, let's jump into this video.
That's right, kids. It is opposite day. For every force in the universe, there is an opposite. I, of course, am talking about the fact that now that I've done my top 10 favorite movies of 2016, it's time to talk about the top 10 shittiest movies of 2016.
All right.
If you haven't seen my top 10 favorite list yet, I put the link below. Go check that out. Sweet before sour. That's my rule of the world right there. And again, some things to know. Very important things. There are about 15 to 20 movies that deserve to be on this list. I had to shave it down to 10, and those are the ones I saw. Yes, in 2016, there were quite a few weekends where I was like, you know what? I don't feel like watching that movie. Gonna take a little for myself, sit that one out, no regrets. So these are the top 10 shittiest movies that I actually saw in 2016. So let's just talk about this vomit. Let's get right into it. Rip it off like a Band-Aid, folks. It'll be over soon. Number 10. We're starting out this list, we're going to go right into the fifth wave. I was going to put Allegiance on here also. I didn't know whether to do the fifth wave or Allegiance. They both kind of embody the same failure and thing, so I figure if you have one shitty young adult monstrosity on here, you can have them all. Oh my god, how bad was the fifth wave, really? Those young adult book to movie adaptations, they just need to die. Other than the fact that I barely remember anything about it, what I do remember about it is boring, predictable, and just plain bad. So we don't need to talk about it anymore. I'm done. Let's move on. Number 9. When the bell breaks, the cradle.
Oh man, I heard about this movie too.
Oh my god. Shitty premise, shitty execution. There are a few movies that come out in a year where I'm like, I should probably just walk out now. Save myself some time. I could do my review at this point. Nope. I dredged through it. This was one of those times. Funny thing is, the actors in this movie are better than this movie. They deserve better. They should.
Yeah, that happens a lot with shit movies.
I don't know what stocking full of lies they were fed to be in this thing, but it didn't work out for anybody, least of all the viewers. Number 8. Hey, this is a newcomer, Assassin's Creed. The hopes and dreams
I heard
of the
about
many
this.
were on the shoulders of Assassin's Creed after Warcraft was, you know, all right. There were things I enjoyed on Warcraft. Spoiler, Warcraft's not on this list. The soundtrack annoyed the shit out of me. The pacing annoyed the shit out of me. I feel like Michael Fassbender and Marion Cotillard both had a contract. Like, all right, you're doing Macbeth, but if you do Macbeth, you have to sign on to Assassin's Creed. Now they both had to just drudge through this nonsense. Assassin's Creed's on this list mainly because it broke me. Just as a video game and movie fan, it changed me inside. I can no longer look forward to video game movies. I'm always hoping they'll be good, but if someone asks me, is it going to be good, I'm going to be like, no, because I'm going with the math on this. This is like 2.5 decades of them sucking, so I guess we're going to be here until proven otherwise. Mortal Kombat.
Oh man, please.
Independence Day was fun. Yeah, it was, right? Its brother? No. Oh my god, talking about a sequel that we didn't need.
Killed off Will.
Now that we've seen it, want. Independence Day Resurgence, man, it's just, it reminds me, you remember Interstellar when they're watching that ball game and these grade B ball players who aren't actually professionals, and John Lithgow's like, in my day we had real ball players, who are these bums? That's what I felt like watching the cast of Independence Day Resurgence. Independence Day had memorable, charismatic characters, who are these bums? Oh, Jeff Goldblum's back? Does not matter. You know why? Because the premise is stupid, it sets up for a sequel that God willing, we're never gonna see. And that whole queen, hive, mother, alien thing, oh my god. If the first 2 acts leading up to the last act didn't drag this movie into the mud, the last act certainly did. Another dream crushed.
Damn, man. Yeah,
they
killed Will off.
Purge movie, and it was cool because they found their way, they found their niche. Yeah, the Purge election year didn't. I guess that's the biggest bummer about the Purge election year. The Purge anarchy, it found what it was, it knew what it was, it played up what it was, and it was actually fun for what it was. This one was not why
it was
good. The worst thing about this movie is it's embarrassing in its attempt to actually be a relevant social film. That's not you, man. That one girl in there though, man, come on, candy bar. She almost makes it worth it to laugh at, but that's also why it's on this list. Just don't. The Purge anarchy is, just end it there. It's okay. Number 5. Next up, we had the sequel to the Purge election year, Meet the Blacks. Who knew that was
Oh,
a Purge
shit,
movie?
I heard
Was,
about
guess,
this.
Kind of.
Yeah,
It was a Purge
I don't
spoof
know,
movie.
actually,
Anyhow,
wait.
It's one of those shitty spoof movies.
Yeah, I
of
remember
Haunted
this.
House. And it's about as bad. It's actually lower on the list than I thought it would be on the list because there was a line or two that actually did make me laugh. For what it was. It's just literally a couple lines. The rest of the movie was like having glass shoved up my dick, so there is that. It doesn't make up for it. It's not funny. It's awkward. It's boring. I wanted to leave. Funny, I should just stop saying that. That's not special. Most movies on this list make me want to leave. The only retribution of watching a movie like this is knowing that when you make your top 10 worst list, you'll have yet another opportunity to slam it other than the review.
Damn.
Next one on the list, I was actually pretty optimistic for when I heard that Ben-Hur was happening.
Oh, I knew this was gonna be on the list. I knew it.
But it wasn't. It was sloppy as shit leading up. There is this scene on a ship that makes you think it's gonna crawl out like, ooh, maybe that first part was just crappy. Nope, the rest is fucking horrible too. And then it wraps up with fairies and unicorns. No. I hear tell that the original had fairies and unicorns too, but tonally speaking, with the original, it actually worked for what the movie was as a whole. This movie didn't really properly set up fairies and unicorns and then fairies and unicorns. Like imagine Gladiator, where at the end they all sing Kumbaya. Number 3. Next up is 50 Shades of Black, which is
I
actually
never
as
saw
bad
this
as what it's
movie.
spoofing,
This-
which is
this
50
movie
Shades of
never
Grey.
really
There's
came
a
out
part
at
of
me.
me, like a 10%,
Like, I saw the trailer,
2% of my brain. I was thinking maybe this movie will be funny because Haunted House 2 made me laugh pretty hard a couple times. I don't know how these shitty spoof movies keep getting made. Like the days of good spoof movies, they're out there. They happen. The string of shitty spoof movies I feel like has been happening for longer and I just don't for the life of me know why. It's not that it's not funny, it's that it's not funny and it's awkward. That's even worse. I don't like feeling uncomfortable in the movies. This movie made me do that. It's like if you've ever been to a comedy club and seen a bad open mic night, it's that kind of shitty awkward.
Yeah.
I watch them so you don't have to.
I watch them so you don't have
Next
to.
up is Masterminds, which is truly the worst comedy of the year for me. Whatever, the bad comedies don't bore me, at least make me laugh. Masterminds did not ever make me laugh. Masterminds was proof. I'm like, Kate McKinnon needs to get her shit together. She has potential. What is she doing with these roles? I have no idea. Probably doing what Zach Galifianakis is doing, which is thinking, hey, maybe this will be the one. Maybe this will be the next big thing. When I was watching this movie, I did this slow head turn to the person next to me, just like this. And he saw me out of his peripheral. He was like, yeah, this is bad. Masterminds would have been an interesting enough movie, given it's based on a true story. I guess any premise is wasted on a shitty comedy. Number 1.
Uh-oh.
Here we are, my friends. We made it.
Oh,
We made it
shit.
to 2016.
What if it was
We've come
Batman v
to the number
Superman?
one
No, that'd
worst
be crazy.
experience I had in the movie theater. The director firmly has stated the reviews are wrong about this movie, but I'm sorry. Gods of Egypt is just fucking terrible. God, this is the director of The Crow. What happened to him?
Thank you.
The concept is neat enough. When we saw that trailer, we were like, and we were right for that reaction. Hey, just give the movie credit where credit's due. At least the trailer didn't lie. The movie was about as shitty as the trailer made it look. I love me some Egyptian mythology as much as the next guy, man. But when you have bad CGI, bad green screen, Gerard Butler's overacting, not saying he's a bad actor, I'm saying when he overacts, that dude overacts. And a boring slogfest of a quest. I mean, dude, nothing in this movie worked. In fact, this movie might be worth watching with the right group of friends, like Mystery Science Theater style. Watch it like Batman and Robin, where you're like, it's so terrible, we have to talk shit. Shit
Oh
talk,
my
cannon
God.
fodder. That's what this one is. Ugh. And that's it, folks. You now know my top 10 favorite movies of 2016, my top 10 least favorite movies of 2016, the top 10 dog shits, as it were. Sometimes I give that T- rating, and then I think about it for a few days. I'm like, nah, I should have dog shitted that up. Maybe in 2017, I'll be more liberal with the dog shit. Do a blivet. You know what a blivet is? When you pack dog shit into a sock with a hole in it and just swing it around above your head. Dog shit everywhere. Movies suck. I mean, hopefully I don't have to. It's been quite a year, folks. 2017 is right around the corner. We're almost there. As always, my list is different than your list, I'm sure. I'm sure you have your list, though. Now I'm going to ask you, what are the top 10 worst, the top 10 shittiest movies of 2016 for you? Whatever they are, whatever you think, comment below. Let me know. And as always, if you like what you've seen here and you want to see more, click right here to see more.
But yeah, man, that was a great video. I gotta say, I do not negate any movie on this list. I do remember hearing about all of these movies that came out, and I do remember hearing that they were shit. I've seen a couple of them, Independence Day Resurgence and then Gods of Egypt. Those were the two movies that he said that I've seen. All the other ones, no, I did not watch. I am surprised by Assassin's Creed, though. I still haven't seen that, but from the reviews that it's getting and from what Jeremy Jahns has said, and he's a huge fucking gamer, so for him to say that, yeah, it might be fucking shit. It sucks though, man, honestly. I kind of had some high hopes for that movie. I was really hoping that would be like the change, the turnaround for fucking movies that are based off of video games to be good. Maybe the sequel will be better, you know what I mean? Maybe they can learn from the first movie, learn what not to fucking do, and then in the sequel, you know, they can actually do it the right way. Who knows? I don't know. Like, oh man, alright, so how about this? I don't know, I'm getting fucking ideas. Alright, tangent time. What if the second movie started where he's in the Animus? Or we follow a different character and he's in the Animus and he stays in the Animus for the entire majority of the film, and then, you know, we like see what the people outside of the Animus are doing, but for the most part it's following him. And then what if someone comes in from another Animus, like into that program, kind of like a Matrix type of situation? What if that second person comes in and it's like, hey, this is what's really going on and you gotta fucking help me, and then they decide to like do something, but they're both in the Animus, you know what I mean? And then maybe they get out of the Animus and they gotta meet in real life without letting the bad guys know what's going on. I don't know, something, a plot line like that, so to speak. Yeah, Jeremy Jahns, that was a great video, and I cannot wait for future videos from you. And anyone that does not follow Jeremy Jahns should definitely follow Jeremy Jahns. I will leave a link of his channel in the description. But yeah, man, that was fucking awesome. But as always, guys, if you like my reaction, be sure to like and share this video for me. And if you're going to do all that and how to leave a comment, tell me what to react to in the future. And if you're going to do all that and how to hit the subscribe button and join the family, guys. But that's fucking awesome. Like, I have a little outro, he has an outro. I don't know, it's cool. little similarities between me and him. I sound like a fucking gossip girl right now. Oh my god, just the similarities. I'm sorry, guys, it's getting late, so, you know, whenever it's late, I'm weird as fuck. But yeah, I'll talk to you guys later. PlayStation, look at that. Seiku. I don't know what it says. I'm sorry. I apologize. Peace.